I am interviewing a man I've never met before. He's from Austin, Texas. He writes for a publication called Sober Press. So we're going to meet Mike in a few minutes and get his story. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. This was really, really an honor. I was just saying, like, I listened to everybody else's stories, and they help me to stay sober. So, are you soberpress.org, or do you work for them? Or so tell me how all of this.
Yeah, it's me. My name is Mike, and it's so strange. I mean, this whole thing has just been a whirlwind. First about me, I'm over 2 years sober. When hit and we were thrown into isolation, I was like beside myself. I'm like, what, man, no meeting. I have a sponsor, still have a sponsor, same guy, really great. And so I started thinking about it, and just having an advertising background for me, in order to really sort of think through and solidify an idea, it helps me to kind of present it, even if it is just to myself, and actually put together a presentation and what my intentions are. And then I was like, maybe there's something here. And it was just really, all it is a blog, it's like Sober Press. And I don't know, I think a month or so went by, and I went ahead and floated it to some people and just say, hey, what do you think? I don't know, is this something worth trying? And people, I got a good response. So, part of my intent was maybe just launch on Instagram, and that way I'm not like full on commitment. All it is I'm just floating really fun, hopefully inspiring things out there, try. But, anyway, for me, anyway, it was a way to kind of connect with the community that, blew my mind. It was already out there. I'm like, I had no idea. Really, it was like back in August of 2020 when I think I launched Sober Press legitly on Instagram. What I found was connecting with the community kind of served in a way like an AA meeting. Around October, somebody had reached out in earnest, was like, hey, I want to share my story with you. And I was was not prepared for this. So she lit the fire under my. I finished the website like lickety split. It was kind of just sort of cobbled together, but I put a fine tune and polish on it, and launched my first story on October 12th. And consistently every week had a new story. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, and a new story a week. And that happened for quite a while. And then, I don't know, for a while, it just sort of died down, and I was getting stories sporadically. I had met Kim, posted her story. She's amazing, by the way. Kim is just incredible.
I told her as soon as the borders open, I am going to Montreal to meet her. And no joke, like no joke. We'll all go. I swear. So are you an alcoholic addict, both?
Recovering? An alcoholic. I was a heavy drinker for many, many years.
Yeah.
Probably 27 years.
Yeah.
It started, I think, really when I first moved to Portland, Oregon. Okay. And began my career in advertising. And advertising gives you every opportunity to indulge in anything you ever wanted. And, the presence of beer being in the Northwest is everywhere. I had beer clients. So we had beer taps. You can roll in the morning, roll in and pour a pint. And we did.
And we did.
Beer at lunch.
Liquid lunches, those were my favorite.
And I was also a huge stoner, so for me it kind of went hand in hand. So I thought I could quit one the first time around, but I found that smoking weed for me was a trigger to want to drink. So second time around in rehab, I had to completely give up everything.
Do you regret it?
No, not at all. I don't miss it. I really don't.
Me either. Yeah. So tell me, what is next for you? What are you going to do with this whole soberpress.org? Do you have any visions,
Well,
like the
yeah,
way it's going?
I honestly, to be candid, I don't have any grandiose plans.
Okay,
I just want to grow some really good, steady roots and a good foundation. I want to continue to feature stories, revere people, and provide some sort of inspiration out there on my Instagram, and have a group where everybody can feel safe and convene. This is a side endeavor. This isn't my main event. I am a designer. It's a very demanding job, especially freelance. I used to work in advertising as a creative director, and I too flew around the world, and the pressure was super high. And this is my way of taking a time out. I've been doing this for 2 years now. I've been, freelance for 2 years. I've built some good clientele. I'm
great.
not making nearly the money I used to make, but that's okay. You trade your sanity for, a little
For
less
serenity.
money.
You trade your sanity for serenity. I swear to God, I
Yeah,
wouldn't go the other way, honestly.
yeah. There was a quote out there. I think it says, "If it causes you peace, you pay too much."
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if it costs you
Cost
peace,
you your piece.
if
It's
it-
cost
yeah,
you.
you pay too much. So, high paid, high pressure jobs, not for me. And it's nice to be able to get up early in the morning and, go about my routine, feed the boys. I've got 2 dogs, and, it's a full day. I mean, literally, I put my pencil down at 7 o'clock to make dinner tonight. So, and I've been at it since 6:30. So, it's
Yeah.
still a long day. It's
Yeah,
still,
but it's
for all
rewarding.
purposes, but it's for me, it's a peaceful day,
I like that. I might have some people for you.
Sweet.
I'll send
I
them your
love
way.
that.
I'll send them your way.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really, honestly, I was like, I wasn't sure, and I started to write, and then it just was flowing. It just started flowing, and it just reminded me, it got me back to my roots, because I used to write a lot in the beginning. After writing this piece for you, I actually went and bought a journal the other day.
Good.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
start doing it
awesome.
again. Yeah, it felt good.
Mhm.
It felt really, really good. Because it's still me, it's still private, but it's getting things on paper and
Mhm.
letting it go. And
There's something cathartic about
Yeah.
putting it down on paper,
Mhm.
forgetting about it, and then when you're in a mood, opening it up and maybe go back and say, okay, yeah, maybe things were worse back then. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That tap on the shoulder sometimes that we
Yep,
need in order to
yep,
sort of say, God, we've come a long way. It's all right to go back to point A and say, wow, reflect,
yep,
and it's there.
yeah.
And whether you write it down or not, you can remember. We all recollect stuff and
Oh,
reflect, and
absolutely.
good.
But those journals, I opened them up. I was actually laughing because some of the things that I was so upset about, I was like,
Mhm.
are you kidding me? And I get a chuckle out of it. Oh my God, it was really nice to meet you. Thank
I
you
love it.
so much for doing this with me. This was awesome. Good
Thank
night.
you, Lori. Take
Okay.
care.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.